Alright, how's it going? It is the end of May. Next week's coming up on the 1st, and show you what I gotten done this weekend. I've worked pretty hard to order some material, and here's how it looks today. It is a lot of work. It's still kind of tacky, but I've got both of the stringer boxes built and in here, and I've filleted all the edges. As you can see, the fillet line running along the edge here. Everything's got epoxied. There are a couple places I couldn't fillet because I'm waiting for some stuff to dry. There were some cracks in the floor that got epoxied, and so the stringer boxes are built, and the end just got to wait for it to dry. And the main bulkhead at the bilge is in. There are some screws that I got to take out after everything dries. It's just holding it together. I did patch all the little holes in the fiberglass in the floor, and I got a couple of to drill and work on. But I filleted all this in. As you can see, the peanut butter as it goes around each edge. It goes all the way down so that the fiberglass will lay out smooth. And of course, I'm probably going to take a small piece of sandpaper, probably 100 grit or 60 grit, and just take it by hand and go over all this stuff that I put on, and then take my orbital sander and sand everywhere that there's epoxy on a flat surface as well, just so I get good adhesion. This board here has to come back out. That was just to hold it steady as where it went. And got a lot of buildup to do back here in the bilge where the engine mounts go. It's about 3/8 of an inch in, just like the old one. So hopefully I can figure out how to do that right. But at this point, the only thing left with this plywood, all the insides are coated with epoxy. The only thing else I have to do is coat the outsides with epoxy, and then put the cloth on. Once that's done, all the cloth's built up to where it needs to be. I'll take my drill and put a hole saw on it and cut holes in the sections that need to be filled with foam, and then fill them up with foam. Each one of the this boat didn't have any. I cut a lot of these pieces to kind of go like this right here. That one doesn't go there, but I thought about doing that, and of course the way that they had the glass in here, the glass just came in over, went down like this, and came back up, and you can see there's no marks for where they had any bulkheads running out. I guess that little area is only 3.5 inches tall by about 6 or 8 inches long, going up that piece right there. So I don't guess might not be a lot of need to have that. I got some good sanding to do down here where I filled in. Here my foot's sticking, but at least I'm making progress. So probably another weekend. Next weekend I'll get back on it, and I'm going to take my belt sander and sand all these edges at a bevel and fill in with any epoxy peanut butter with places that need to be filled in next weekend. And then we'll move on to some fiberglass, and we'll see how that comes out. A little bit more to do before we glass, but looks like a lot of sanding. I don't know. This epoxy dries pretty hard. It dries fast too. Anyway, that's all I got for today. So we'll see you guys next time.